Hello, and welcome to Sako Misian. I'm Michelle Damaris, intuitive artist and medium. You are joining me for the weekly Blossom, where I talk about love, career, and your overall well being. This is a general reading. This is for entertainment purposes only. If you need any medical attention, I advise you to please seek your professional doctor for those needs. And I thank you for joining me. We will now begin the reading, and we will start with the area of love for this week. Being kind and supportive will draw in your love interest, right? However, your intuition is also needed for this. It needs to be activated because you want to accept, partners that will be a compliment to you. You do not want anyone who is emotionally dependent. So you don't want someone that's going to become codependent. And because of your kind nature or the way you are, it could draw people in that can be dependent upon you and drain you. So you have to be very careful for that in your love area. You also have to be mindful not to entertain, people who might come in that they appear nice, they appear pleasant, that first impression, and then later you find out that they're just draining your energy. So just be mindful, pay attention to what they say, pay attention to how they behave, be more observant than reacting or quick to speak. Watch them, watch their mannerisms, their behavior, the stuff they say. That's very important, and use your intuition with that, okay? And your connection with others will deepen for sure for the ones that are meant to be in your life. You deserve to be valued, and you should hold that true to yourself, and don't compromise that. Don't give in to something because you're like, well, it's just this. It's very understandable. Everyone has flaws. That we all know that. However, having flaws is one thing, and having flaws and not trying to grow to be a better version of yourself is another. So that's something to keep an eye out for. If they have flaws and they're not trying to better themselves, where they acknowledge and take accountability of what they are, because some people do take accountability but say, but this is just the way I am. And that mindset will never grow. They can never grow until they decide it for themselves. So that's very important. You want someone who's willing to grow and be a better version of themselves. All right. We are going into the career now. So career, there's very potential changes that are coming up that will cause expenses and need some decisions to be made. So you have to evaluate those situations so you can make the right decision. And you're going to have close partnerships. Now with that, the partnerships could be professional, but they could also turn romantic. So that is something that to have in mind. It doesn't mean it can't turn romantic. It's just a possibility, because a partnership is just going to go so well that you might create a bond where you like each other more than just co-workers, right? So that is a potential thing that can happen this week. But overall, it's a positive week. Just have to make your sound decisions when it comes to expensive and any changes that is going on in your career. And that can mean the current job you have, or one that you're seeking, or one that you trying to transition to. So wherever this fits, if it fits for you, the changes that are going to cause some expenses, really think about what decision you're going to make about that, and make sure it's a sound decision, and where you evaluated all aspects of it and not a impulsive decision So that's very important. Be mindful of how you will proceed with those things. All right, and last but not least, we're going to talk about your overall well being for this week. Collaborating and cooperating with others is going to be important for you this week. And you knowing that you have the skills, you have the skill, the talent, you have the resources to carry out everything you know to achieve your goals. Okay, so know that, know you're on the right path, and you have everything that you need to bring everything together. So just keep working hard, work with whoever it is you need to work with, cooperate, collaborate, enjoy it. It's for the moment. You have everything you need. You're on the right path. Keep going, keep striving, keep surviving this life journey we're on, and you're all going to do awesome. So again, this is a general reading for the general public. Take what you feel resonates with you. I thank you for joining me today for this weekly's Blossom. Next week, I will see you for your reading for that. Okay, so see you next time.